Welcome in to a Sunday night edition of the Jordy Culotta Show. As always, presented by our friend Lance Beal, the attorney at law down there in Acadiana. You can follow him online at lawofficeoflancebeal.com is where you can find him. Remember, if you need legal representation on just about anything, the big fella can help you out with it, whether it's personal injury, small business, construction law, family law, estate planning, your choice for reliable representation. Get in touch with our friend Lance Beal today. Easy to give him a shout or just log online, as we said, to lawofficeoflancebeal.com. 337-991-6263 is the phone number. Welcome in to Sunday Night Live here
I like that.
on the Jordy Culotta Show, as we appreciate you closing out your weekend with us here on this Sunday
Sticking
night.
with us through the weekend.
Great
content
work
from the boys.
by Lloyd Mayo and the crew last night. Shout out to Modesto, as we had it for dinner last night. Had it again for dinner tonight. Ate some leftovers over here at the Noodle.
Better than the dinner you had Friday morning. That was.
Yes.
Thank you, Mikey, for the
Yes.
hookup.
Little DoorDash leftover from Thursday night. We'll take it.
was
But
cold
we'll be
enough.
eating on that Modesto for a while.
A while, man.
Yeah,
But yeah,
man.
shout out Sean, man. Thank you so much for doing that. The
was
Balcony
great.
Bengals were hooked up with it. It seems like it was a good time had by all with that stuff. And we still got leftovers. So you can't beat
Excellent
it.
work by Lloyd and the crew over yesterday as they deliver 8.5 hours of content to you. Started with Joey B and the Bengals, moving on to the AFC Championship game. Are you kidding me? Then LSU basketball, as they were beat down over in Tennessee. We'll talk about that. Tari Easton with a real positive tweet that we'll react to before Texas A&M pulls into town on Wednesday night. That'll be an 8 o'clock tip for LSU and the Aggies.
Late night watch party.
Yeah.
We'll do it. We'll get Mayo, man.
I'm going to be at that one. It's gonna be good to see the boys back in the
They need to get back to the booth.
Maravich Center.
They need to get back to the
absolutely.
center.
And then last night, Jimmy GQ,
Try to tell you.
just like I told you, right here on the Jordy Culotta Show. So many days. Our Italian, the good-looking Italian, Jimmy GQ, goes into Green Bay, goes into Lambeau, quite possibly ends Aaron Rodgers' career. I'm riding with Mayo. Rodgers is a bum.
You still don't want to see him in the black and gold?
Ah.
Would you
I hadn't said that
Jimmy,
just yet.
Jimmy G or Rodgers? Come on.
At this point, how could you not go Jimmy G? No, I'm just kidding. But it will be a. It's gonna be interesting to see how the next couple of hours goes here. Next couple of minutes as we're watching Buffalo and Kansas City, and this will obviously dictate where Joey is playing next weekend. Whether he's going to travel into the frigid temperatures of either Buffalo, which is negative right now and snowing, to Kansas City, which looks very cold here, as we know, in January for championship weekend. But what an incredible ride for Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals here in just his short time back home after being the number 1 overall pick out of LSU 2 years ago. And here they are in his second season, his first full, as he just finishes up this first year without injury, taking the Bengals to the AFC title game. Whether they'll be visiting Buffalo or Kansas City still has about 17 minutes left of game time to be determined on that. But, I mean, jeez, man. I mean, the legend of Joe Burrow. I know it really isn't surprising as Josh Allen unleashes a bomb for Connect. One play, one score.
We're in for a dog
Allen
back and forth.
To Gabriel Davis over the
Who?
top. I have no idea,
From?
but that thing was a seed. Bro, that thing was not 10 feet off the ground throughout the air. What? Look at this throw from Josh Allen.
Do you feel
My
like you're watching
God.
the Super Bowl?
Where
a
are
little
they
bit?
at? He throws this thing from the
Inside release. Here we
15,
go.
from
He's
the
open.
16-yard
No Tyrann
line.
Matthew. That's the
Wham!
difference. No
I
Tyrann
mean,
Matthew.
From the 16 to the 25. Do the math.
I think they're going to do it for us. RoboVision.
Look at that ball.
This looks like Tecmo Bowl.
Wow.
RoboVision for the playoffs.
That
what was that?
impressive.
That's no Tyrann Matthew, though. He got knocked
Yeah.
out first play of the game. He didn't let that happen.
Friendly fire, too, on Matthew as he caught one from Gerard
A
Payne.
little stray.
Yeah. Wow, we are in for another classic here in Arrowhead as Buffalo responds, and now the Bills down 2 after KC missed the point after last touchdown to who was that to? Hardeman?
Yeah, Hardman, a little handoff there.
yeah.
They look like a college football team.
They do. They run it like a college team.
And do you feel like we're watching the Super Bowl right now? Are these the two best teams in the NFL?
Probably so.
Probably so.
Probably so. I mean, what Los Angeles did today was pretty impressive, traveling across the country on a short week as they played on Monday night.
Tried to give it away.
Tried to give it away.
Literally.
Brady had it as Cam Akers had a rough day here as he had 2 costly fumbles, one on the 1-yard line, and then late in the game, Ndamukong Suh makes an incredible play of stripping him and giving Brady the ball back. They turn it into an instant score and tie the game up at 27. And then Matthew Stafford, after winning his first playoff game last week, comes in and plays hero, hits Cooper Kupp over the top. Beautiful pass from Stafford to Kupp as he lays it right in the basket to Kupp as he hauls it in and sets up a game-winning kick for Los Angeles as they go down to Tampa Bay and take care of business. So they set themselves up in the NFC Championship game next weekend against San Francisco, as this will be the 3rd time that the 49ers and Rams have squared off this season. The Rams had an opportunity to take them out of the playoff picture in Week 17 with a win.
Oof.
But as you remember, Jimmy G,
your guy,
played hero. Jimmy GQ.
A hero sandwich?
I mean, this guy, bro. Dating a couple of porn stars.
He loves a ponytail.
I mean, look good in the snow. Did you see his message to Robbie Gold?
Fuck the Packers.
Yeah, right. You're a fucking hero.
Legend. You're a legend.
Fuck the Packers.
Dude, honestly, Robbie Gold is a legend.
A legend.
To go in there, to go back to, I mean, he was built for that weather and built for that moment, because wasn't he the Bears kicker that they let go, and then you had the double doink with Cody Parkey for the Bears, then he gets to go into limbo in that weather and have that moment. He was built for that, because he hates the Packers probably more than anywhere, being a Bear for so long. It was just unbelievable. Like, Jimmy G can't do that without Robbie Gold. But to have a guy that's a stone-cold killer out there that is going to make it, Evan McPherson also for the Bengals.
The story that Burrow told about McPherson after that game was classic, as he said McPherson was going out there for his practice swing right before he lined up the game winner, and he stretched out and said, "Yep, looks like we're going to the AFC Championship," which is a great story coming from Burrow, because that had to just endear him even more to Burrow. Like, this is my type of guy.
You're in the same arena as me. Like, we're talking the same talk. It's okay. I like you already, dude. Rookie, Florida. Drafted with the pick.
Yeah.
We were talking to Sebastian Janikowski last night about, is it worth drafting a kicker or not? If taking one in the first round like the Raiders did actually worked out as a good pick, because you got him for 15 years and he was solid as they come. I mean, Lane Kiffin tried him out for a 70-yarder one time. But to be able to have that stability at that position, the Bengals do need to have a talk with their coach.
We are going to talk to Jimmy Chase, Jamar's dad, who Jamar yesterday had another fantastic game. Clocked as the fastest player in the NFL yesterday on that screen route. He got up to, I believe, 23 miles an hour after he broke through the Christian Fulton tackle. Fulton's a superstar, by the way.
He is.
He's a superstar. He's going to make big, big money here pretty soon, and so is Chase.
You got to extend both of them right now.
I would think so. I mean, I don't know how you do that with Chase. He's still on his rookie deal, but Christian Fulton for sure will be getting
Jamar.
We'll be getting to the table here pretty soon. I mean, the Joe Burrow conversation. I don't know how you really have that. Oh,
who's this?
Wow, is that Wes Welker?
I think Wes Welker's still at the Kentucky Derby.
In his mind, he is.
Yeah, take me back.
Make sure and hit the like and share button if you don't mind for us as we close out this Sunday night. Some other news here he caught it. There you go. He's down right there. Jermaine Burton, wide receiver, Georgia, had a big Orange Bowl versus Michigan, and a one-time LSU commit originally from Southern California out west. As we said, was pledged to LSU during his recruiting process, put his name in the transfer portal when Cortez Hankton, the new wide receivers coach at LSU, was hired away from Georgia the day after the national championship game. Many people believe that LSU would have a crack here. He ends up pledging to Nick Saban in Alabama. Saban, Bill O'Brien, and Pete Golding, if you didn't catch this, was at Newman High School on Friday night. They were watching Arch Manning up close as they caused a stir walking into the Uptown basketball gym there watching Arch. Arch had a pretty good game on Friday night in front of Saban and staff. But Saban and crew get the big commitment from Jermaine Burton over the weekend. So this is another big swing and a connect for Alabama in the transfer portal as they were able to nab one of the top wide receivers in the Southeastern Conference in Jermaine Burton, coming out of Athens and now landing in Tuscaloosa. A little surprising. I thought that he was going to end up back home at USC, to be honest. I thought he was going to end up back somewhere in Southern California. To see him in Alabama is a little surprising. Not surprising for Alabama to get him by any means. I just didn't know how much of a player Alabama was in this recruitment. Obviously, they wanted him. They made their mind up. They got him. And now Burton is in Tuscaloosa for what could be the next 2 seasons as he just wrapped up his was this his freshman year or was this his sophomore? This is his sophomore year, so he could just have one more year before he's draft eligible.
Well, didn't LSU kind of stray away from him because
I had heard that, but sometimes you can hear that stuff in recruiting about players that they might be missing out on, right? I mean, sometimes you got to try and find the sales pitch to kind of clear that through. Another storyline here on this Sunday, for the first time in a long time, LSU women's basketball team fall on the road. This time they fall to Florida 73-72, and Kayla Pointer had a career high of 35. She was 12 of 15 from the free throw line, but 11 of 27 from the field. Autumn Newby had 11 rebounds in her return to the court, but LSU women fall up a bit short, as we said, for the first time in a while. It feels like it's been a long time since we've announced a loss for Mulkey's crew as they fall 73-72 today to Florida. Sets them back to 17-3 on the season, 5-2 overall in conference play. They will have the week ahead for the ladies. Will feature Arkansas on Thursday night as they will be in Fayetteville taking on the Hogs, and then they'll be back home on Sunday taking on Kentucky at the Maravich Center. And then for the LSU men's basketball team, they will look to bounce back versus Texas A&M on Saturday, and then they'll play in the Big 12 SEC Challenge on Saturday as they'll be traveling over to Fort Worth. Yeah, Wednesday, I'm sorry. Wednesday they'll play Texas A&M, and then on Saturday they will be traveling over to Fort Worth to take on TCU in the Big 12 SEC Challenge. Big 12's had a pretty good season here of basketball. If you're not paying attention, SEC will probably put 7 teams in. Big 12 will probably have 7 teams as well, so it should be a pretty good matchup. TCU not ranked right now, but having a pretty good season and should be a good matchup for LSU. And LSU needs to get off the mat this week, and I expect that to happen because over the last couple of weeks, not only, and these are no excuses, right, at all. You still got to show up to the gym and you got to compete, and nobody is feeling sorry for anybody who is dealing with injuries or dealing with the teeth of your schedule. But that's what LSU has been going through over the last couple of weeks. They have been banged up, obviously, with losing Pinson a couple of weeks back versus Tennessee, and they have been going through the teeth, really, the hardest part of their conference schedule. Just over the last 3 games, if you look at where they've been, they've played Arkansas, Alabama, and Tennessee. All 3 of those games are L's in the win-loss column. But all 3 of those games, again, no excuse making here, but you're undermanned and you're playing without obviously, if not your most important player, your second most important player in Xavier Pinson. Pinson's ability to just control the game, control the ball, set players up on good shots, and not turn it over will be a welcomed relief back. I expect him to go on Wednesday night versus Texas A&M. I think that he could have been a possibility of a go yesterday. They just want to give him one more game of rest and a couple of more days of rest, and I believe that he will be back in action come Wednesday night versus Texas A&M, and I think that will stabilize LSU. Now, LSU needs to improve on their half-court offense, and when I say improve, I don't think that can happen from yesterday leaving Knoxville to pulling up to Baton Rouge against Texas A&M on Wednesday night. They need some type of philosophy and some type of scheme on offense that when you're down players or you're without a couple of key guys, that you can always go to something and be able to get a shot, right? Whether it's some type of flex offense, which is a lot of, block cutting, whether it's some type of motion offense where you've got guys that are kind of always in motion, setting screens and trying to find drive lanes and shot lanes and good pass lanes, or whether it's just something where you're running some type of like 5 out, 4 out, 1 out, where people are just always moving and they're in certain spots, and it's not just a 2-man game where you can just say, hey, Xavier Pinson, Darius Days, Xavier Pinson, Tari Eason, Eric Gaines, Tari. It doesn't come down to a 1-2-man type game. And LSU's got really good talent. But that's a lot of what you see in the NBA, because it takes real elite special talent to, when things break down on a basketball floor, that you can just play either 1-on-1 or 2-on-2. And that's what happens a lot in the NBA. That's why people want a big three or superstar. You want to be able to go Drew Holiday, Giannis. When the game's on the line, you want to be able to run a pick and roll with those guys. It's going to be tough for somebody in the league, even guys like James Harden and Kevin Durant, to stop that. But in college basketball, there's not a lot of Giannis's. There's not a lot of KDs. There's not a lot of Drew Holidays. There's a lot of solid players. There's some superstars, but for the most part, it's a lot of really good, above average, some below average players. And when you have that, you've got to be able to get them something when the thing breaks down and you can't get a shot, where you can just back that thing up and call motion, flex, 5 out, whatever it may be, to where there's movement, the ball is being moved, the ball's being reversed, the defense is moving and flexing, and you can find an open shot. And I'm not here to say that they have missed their fair share of open shots, man. But when really seems to plague them is when the shot clock gets to 15-7 in that time period, where they can't find a drive lane, they can't get to that pick and pop, pick and roll situation, and they all kind of panic, and the ball just either sticks or it never makes a move towards the rim. So that would be my criticism of the LSU offense. I'm not panicking. I don't think that the season by any means is done. I don't think that Will Wade is being exposed. I don't think that any of that stuff of a panic type situation is happening around the program. I think they're undermanned, they're hurt, and they're coming out of the toughest part of their schedule. And if they can get healthy again, this would be a really good time to get right. Versus Texas A&M on Wednesday night, TCU on Saturday, and then you'll come home next week against Ole Miss. You'll travel to Vanderbilt. You'll be back on the road versus A&M, and you close with Mississippi State, Georgia, and then you'll have Mississippi State, Georgia, South Carolina. So it kind of starts to ease up over the next couple of weeks, couple of months, or next month.
The SEC
really
did the SEC did LSU no favors with the schedule, but a lot of questions in the chat wondering about Darius Days and his prognosis going forward. Do you know anything maybe about the ankle and where he is?
I expect him to go on Saturday, on Wednesday.
And X?
Yeah, I expect both of them to be.
Because that's the team, right? Like, you can't really judge LSU off what has gone on the past, 3 games, I would say. I mean, Eric Gaines has done an unbelievable job of just kind of trying to hold the ship, because they were in almost every game aside from Saturday. It felt like it kind of got away from a little bit. I mean, you saw Will Wade and him leaning up against the scorer's table. You're still battling a little bit of the foul trouble that they've always been in. But if you can get to full... Oh, what happened? Whoa.
I don't know.
Hold on. All right, back to you, sir.
No, I'm with you, man. No sense in panicking. No sense in panicking. No need to panic.
No need to panic.
Dark screen.
That's just me. Jordy's on. I hit the old reset on this.
Remember, our Sunday night shows are brought to you by Lance Beal, our guy. 337-991-6263. 337-991-6263. is the phone number down there in Acadiana. Alex, what in the hell is Jordy wearing on his head? Does he have a head injury? It was freezing in here.
It was
when we got here.
It was cold.
It's like 56 degrees in here.
Was it?
I think that the AC goes like something automatic over like night where it goes into like this cool.
I think we're, I don't know what the AC bill is like, so I think we were trying to maybe, we don't want that first one to surprise us. Because once we put these beds in here, though, we'll have it, this will be home base.
Great night last night over here with 8.5 hours of content. Going to be something that we probably do pretty normally. Wow. Is that a catch? This guy Davis is a player.
I haven't heard of him yet. This is the first time I've ever heard of him.
That's a catch. Oh, he completed it.
Wait, the ball, the little bounce. We got feet in, 1 foot, 2 foot.
Look at that catch,
whoa,
dude.
No ball.
Little slide there, but he protects it, and he completes it.
No, it jiggled a little. They're not going to give that to him. The NFL is they're all out on cool plays. They don't want anything cool to happen.
John Deloney, he got hair implants, and now he's hiding his man bun. John, I wish.
Me?
Me. With the beanie.
Beanie's a good look.
Appreciate it, buddy. Easy. Sacked from the back. Josh Allen.
21, 23, 12 left. Buffalo has done a poor job of kind of going for the throat. You can't let Kansas City keep getting the ball back and back and back, because if you keep punting the way that they are, they're playing a little conservative for what you need to do against. You got to score. You got to match.
Jay Booge, Jordy, do you think Sharif will get more playing time over the next few games? I do. And I think that the minutes that Gaines, Fudge, O'Neal have been able to get Murray over the last couple of games will be very instrumental and very good for them coming down the stretch. I do believe that they will benefit from the last couple of games, even though they were losses, even though that they have had some tough games and some tough times. I do believe that they will make the most out of the opportunities that they have gotten over the last couple of weeks, and really will serve them right coming down the stretch in February and in March. Taking a little shot at you, Lloyd, there on the man bun. John Deloney. All right, we're going to reset real quick, and we'll be back. Jimmy Chase is going to be here. We're going to call Jimmy Chase and just got to get the 411 on just how crazy, man, how wild of a ride it has been for him and the Chase crew, Jamar, as they head to the AFC Championship game in their rookie season.
Are they partying together, Jimmy and Jimmy?
I would imagine so.
I mean, what's that look like? Because if you got, how happy would you be to have your two boys? I mean, you can't be a prouder papa than those two.
There's no way.
There's no way.
There's no way.
Are you connected to the Bluetooth?
No, I'm about to.
Okay. Should we reset? You want to keep it here?
Okay. Jimmy Chase.
What's up, good? What's your dad?
What's up, baby? Hold tight. I'm coming right to you. Hold tight. I'm coming right to you. 1 second.
All right. Oh, Lord, look at this.
All right, welcome back here to the Jordy Culotta Show here live on this Sunday night, presented by Lance Beal, attorney at law, as we watch Buffalo and KC. Tyreek Hill with a big play to set up Kansas City with a scoring opportunity as everybody in Cincinnati, everybody in the Bengals nation is watching this one to see where Cincinnati will be next weekend. But what an unbelievable season it has been for the Bengals as they close out they were in the playoffs yesterday and close out the Tennessee Titans in dramatic fashion yesterday on the right foot of McPherson, the freshman kicker, the rookie place kicker, and get the win 19-16 as Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow once again the story. Jamar Chase, 5 catches, over 100 yards. He was flying on that screen route. He also had a carry yesterday for 2 yards. I love how they're using him. Jimmy Chase is joining us here on the Jordy Culotta Show. It has been a while, but an unbelievable time since we've talked to you last. Congratulations on everything. How are you, buddy?
Oh, man, I'm good. I'm good, man.
What was yesterday? How cold is it up there right now, Jimmy? I mean, us from the South. I mean, I know everything is good right now, but that is some cold weather, my man. How are we handling that?
Hot pockets. That's what they call it. It's a little nippy up here.
It is, man. We've talked to the Burrows. We've talked to obviously the Stingleys who've been watching this. How about from your point of view, man? This has been pretty cool to watch your son in his first year really kind of dominate the NFL like he has. What's your point of view been like, man? What's this ride been like?
Well, I go through this every time he goes after a new adventure, right? Like when he started high school, I went through this. When he went to LSU, I went through this, and now that he's in the league, I went through it again. Like, can he do it? Sure. Okay, these are professionals. It's a little different, and then he just jumps in there and just takes over like he always does.
At what levels? All 3 levels. When did you know that he was here? Do you remember the moment? Was it his? Tell me. Do you remember his time in high school, his time in college, and now his time in the league, where you said, "Damn, he's not only can he play, he's probably one of the best out here."
Yeah. I remember exactly. His time in high school, they had a televised game on ESPN. Archbishop Rummel played some team out of Mississippi, and he scored his first touchdown. He had a couple of nice catches in that game, to help them win. So that was it in high school. Right. He was a sophomore. That year. I'm like, okay, he might just make it. Then at LSU, I think it was matter of fact, it was the first game, his freshman year, Miami, and Dallas, right? His first catch was a touchdown. Right. I still call it a touchdown, but they called it back.
That's right.
I figure, okay, well, he might be able to make it in this too, right? And then in the league, when he had that game against Baltimore, right?
Absolutely.
I was like, wow.
When he caught the slant and broke it.
Yeah. I said he might just be able to make it,
Yeah. How cool was it watching him in Fulton yesterday? I mean, those are childhood friends.
That was crazy, man. That was crazy. Like Fulton, we patterned everything after him, because he was older than Jamar.
Right.
And he was like the standard. So, for him and Jamar to meet like head to head, that was pretty cool, man. That was pretty cool.
For as much as I'd like to hang out with Joe and Jamar, I would have given anything to been at the after party with Keith Fulton and Jimmy Chase. How was that, my brother? Who was buying?
He don't want to take my drinks now. He don't want me to spend my money.
That's right.
But it was a pregame party. It wasn't an after party. It was a pregame party.
So have y'all brought the tailgating scene to the NFL? Are y'all pregaming? Are y'all showing these people kind of how to do it?
No, it's new down here. Well, in Cincinnati,
Yeah.
It's new for us. We still on a learning scale in Cincinnati.
Yeah.
I think Keith might have it down together in Tennessee.
Right.
But we hook up and we'll meet, before the game and see each other and stuff like that. I usually do that with the Barrows, before the game. So me and Jimmy get together sometimes before the game.
How unbelievable has that been to have a college quarterback wide receiver duo like they were, I mean, they were record setting. They may go down really as the best of all time in one season in college football. To have this franchise in the AFC Championship game in just year 1 and 2, I mean, Jimmy, this sounds like a Hollywood movie script.
Man, people don't really understand. I be trying to explain to them. This is the same thing we went through at LSU. Okay? Let me tell you why. Every week at LSU, it was a tough game. Okay? Then once we got past Alabama, it was Texas A&M, and then it was Oklahoma, then it was Georgia, then it was Clemson. It's the same thing in Cincinnati. Every week it's somebody tough.
Right.
You know? And they meeting the challenge, you know? They're meeting the challenge, man, and they just taking it by storm. And now the city is crazy in Cincinnati.
I bet.
Right? Just like they were in Baton Rouge, right? Just like they was for the national championship in New Orleans. It's just it's crazy. It's just taking on its own little storm now, you know?
What's the relationship like with Joe and Jamar? How do they interact? I mean, like on the football, Joe's been mic'd up and Jamar was mic'd up, and NFL Films caught some really cool interaction. You could tell they have this very trusting relationship where they can just say just about anything to one another, and they know that they got each other's back. But as a father, when you look at just the relationship, the friendship, how do they interact?
Oh, they're real cool. I mean, like, Joe is like the big brother to Jamar. You know, he's teaching him the rope, and Jamar, I guess, is a good student for Joe because he's following everything he's telling him, you know. And, you know, it's kind of like working out. You know, Jamar told me, like, before the draft, he said, Dad, if I get with Jamar, we going to kill, you know. Yeah. And, like, he just knew that. I mean, like, I don't know where that came from, you know, but he just knew if he got with Joe, it would be over. You know, and I was like, wow, man, you know, and they're making it happen. They have this unspoken language. They don't have to.
That's right.
You know, they both are the same type of person.
Yeah,
right?
They're alphas, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And like, they don't say much, but when you get on the field, they're a whole different person than you see off the field.
So,
right?
Yeah, absolutely. So I thought the best compliment that I've ever heard Burrow give Jamar, because Burrow is so prepared, he's so calculated on the football field, that in a game a couple of weeks ago, he said, sometimes when I see one-on-one with Jamar, I just throw the ball up because I know he's down there. And that to me just kind of was like, damn, for a guy like Burrow to admit that publicly, I mean, that's off brand for him. I mean, he wants to be very prepared. He's not just going to throw the ball up for grabs, but he knows when he's got a cat down there like Uno. I mean, you can just take the chance. Did you think he was going to score yesterday on that screen route?
Yeah, I was. Oh man, I thought he was going to score, but you know, he was so excited, you know, and I guess he was trying to do. I don't know what he was trying to do, but I thought for sure he was
trying to get T. Higgins out the way.
Well, yeah, it was getting Higgins out of the way, and then he tried to make a move from the back that I think it brought everybody back up to speed. But he was fastest. I don't know. Have you heard this? That was the fastest clocked player on an NFL field this year was him in the Open. Yes, he was running 23 miles an hour.
The speeding ticket, Coach.
Yes, Coach.
No.
I mean, in a school zone, you got to pull him over. I mean, that's the fastest a player was clocked on an NFL field this year. Did you expect him physically to get – because even in Baton Rouge, even in the SEC, physically, it kind of took him a minute to catch up. In the NFL, week 1, by week 10, he looked like an all-pro. And here he is in week – week 20? And he's still going. I mean, he's still making plays. Has the physical part surprised you at all?
No, not at all. Because, you know, people don't understand. Like, when Jamar sat out that year, he was working on his body. You know what I'm saying? He was working on his body, and he was working out. Jamar is a gym rat. He loves working out. So that was, like, right up his alley, you know? And he got his body tweaked, and he knows it like a well-oiled machine now, you know?
It is, man. Are you pulling for anybody in particular here? KC, Buffalo, you care?
Well, I want to go where the weather ain't that bad.
Yeah,
you know?
KC. Yeah, right.
It's still cold everywhere.
That's right. It is cold everywhere, but Buffalo's different.
Right. Yeah. We might have a chance.
Yeah.
A better chance.
Jimmy, send our best to Uno, man. This has been it's been a dream. Everybody down here in this part of the world, I mean, you feel like Bengals fans. I mean, for as much as you love the Saints and for as much as people love their sports down, I mean, people are locked in to the Bengals. It's incredible.
I've been getting it all year.
I know.
I've been getting it all year. Nobody, well, I ain't gonna say nobody watches the Saints, but you know, they're Saints and Bengals fans.
Yeah,
you know,
they've kind of taken almost like a backseat role to the Bengals.
Yeah,
I mean, it's wild, man.
But it's the story. It's the story of the year. You know what I'm saying?
I expect him to be all pro. Do you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Rookie of the year?
For sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, I've been saying that. Yeah. You know, I've been saying I just wanted him to win the rookie the yardage tie to break Jets record and get his touchdowns that he wanted. Yeah. Not realizing that if he does those things, they might have a chance to go to the playoffs. You know, I had never thought about the playoffs.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
And now all of a sudden, this is another season.
Yeah, you knocking on the door to the Super Bowl now.
Right. Man, crazy. You know.
Whenever the year started, whenever the accusations came out about Jamar and him not being able to catch or whatever, then you see Joey B. I thought he couldn't catch everything. Were you just laughing on your own couch, going, "They don't even know a thing about Uno, dude"?
No, I was livid. Okay,
Yeah.
I was livid because like Jamar never had a problem with catching in his life. Okay, but what I found out is the people in Cincinnati, they didn't know who Jamar was. They didn't.
They know now.
They don't know. They didn't know who Joe was. And now they just finding out who these guys are. You know, they heard about them and they heard stories, but, you know, they didn't know who they really were. Now they really know who Jamar and Joe is.
You can see it on TV when you watch them play, but there's LSU jerseys everywhere. Do you see that around the city?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's all you see. Most of the game is Jamar jerseys and Joe jerseys. And then they got Jamar LSU jersey and Joe LSU jersey. You know?
I love that.
Yeah.
So proud of what's happening, man. It's so cool to watch you and your family experience all this. Please send our best to Uno. Hopefully next week we're talking about a Super Bowl run, man. This will be a hell of a ride.
Crazy.
It's going to be a hell of a ride.
That's crazy.
Miami, watch out.
It's going to be unbelievable.
I can't wrap my mind around that right now. I'm just like, you know, I'm happy to be in the AFC Championship game.
Sure.
You know?
Sure.
And they played Kansas City. They played Kansas City. They beat them once. So you know what that's going to be like?
Yeah.
That's like playing Alabama again.
I know.
To go to the championship. You know? It's crazy.
Jimmy, tell Miss T and everybody hello. We'll talk to you again soon, man. Thank you.
Appreciate you guys, man.
Always.
Thank you.
There he is, Jimmy Chase. Uno's Pops checking in as Jamar Chase and the Bengals are lined up for an AFC Championship tilt. They still have 4:54 remaining in this one in Arrowhead as they wait on Kansas City or Buffalo to find out where they will be next week. It is always great to talk to Jamar Chase, senior Jimmy Chase there, as he was checking in, giving his thoughts on LSU North, Cincinnati South down here. I mean, it's incredible. Lil J had free dress to school last week or a week and a half ago, and I mean, the amount of Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow Bengals jerseys when I went to go pick him up, it was it was unbelievable how many it was. I mean, it was like almost every 4th or 5th grade kid had a Jamar or Joe jersey on.
I mean, could you imagine being that age? What else would you wear? Like, you couldn't be happier because to be able to have. That's what I wanted to ask him really when we started was, could they have ended up in a better spot? Like, to be able to go, because when you're in the NFL
especially when
draft,
you don't have your choice.
You don't have a choice, but then it looks like, I swear, I know Joey would never say it, but there's no way he didn't go in there and bang the table.
Dude,
we're taking Jamar.
I think he would tell you.
Yeah.
Turn the corner.
Get that
Dude,
first.
that dude is an athlete, man. He is such an athlete.
And he was doing an interview on McAfee. They had him on like Tuesday or Wednesday before the playoffs, and he said he wasn't. They called him Tortuga in high school because he couldn't move.
Wow.
And he said he didn't get athletic until college.
That's amazing.
And he's like, I'm getting faster and I'm getting fatter. He's like, I don't know what's going on, but I'm loving it. I mean, he's an athlete, dude.
Like a supreme athlete.
Yes.
Like, I mean, just a freak of an athlete.
That doesn't happen to people. You don't just get fast. And it seems like he's maybe a little late bloomer on the athleticism, dude, but he's a legitimate run threat.
Oh, yeah.
Like, probably their best running option.
He turns the corner on NFL fields.
Yeah, we're talking about the quarterback for the Buffalo Bills.
The Bakers.
Thank you.
Thank you as always, man. We have got a lot of gear coming your way. Make sure that you sent that tweet over to Katie so we can get you all of your stuff, as the support has been very gratifying. We appreciate always the support, man. It's always here. Awesome. Tomorrow morning, we're still lining up what we're going to look like and sound like tomorrow. Give us an idea. We'll talk some LSU basketball, obviously, as the Tigers get ready for a week ahead that features A&M and a trip to the Big 12. We will obviously talk a little bit about what's going to happen in this NFL playoff race here, as we'll finish up the last 328 with you here on the Jordy Culotta Show to see how this thing finishes out.
The whole watch party.
Yeah, the watch party yesterday was awesome, dude.
I mean, you
shout out again to
Yeah,
Modesto.
absolutely, dude. Shout out Modesto for putting we should have got a little picture of the spread because you couldn't have gone home hungry that day.
No, I mean it's still here.
Still here, still
Yeah,
eating it.
We're still eating on it.
Jordy's a big tortilla chip in the taco guy, which
sure.
says everything.
The crunch.
The crunch is supreme.
Yeah. Tough day for the Blue Jays.
Tonight? Yesterday?
Today.
Today?
Lost in the semis. Well scouted.
What happened?
Well scouted.
They scouted you now?
Absolutely. Well, it's the second time we had to play a team this weekend.
Wait, St. Aloysius? St. George?
We're back at their place in the regular season tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night.
What time?
6:15.
Ready?
Yeah, we should be good.
What happened?
Tough one today.
Little defense?
They doubled him.
That's the form. Now everybody's seen it.
Yeah, they've seen it. They have to have the personnel to do it. But they had a good plan.
Here we go.
I thought he just turned the corner for the first.
I think, was there a flag? We missed it. Go again. Oh! He's still up. He's still alive.
He's going to make this play. He's going to
Go!
make this
What are you
play!
Yes!
Wow, Josh Allen. My
God.
God, what an athlete, bro. They had him 3 times.
Little shekel on the Bills, if you're wondering. That's all we're into it.
What's the number?
Even money.
It was a pick'em spread?
I think it was like -1 or 2. I just went money line.
What a game.
Little Bills. It just felt right. It felt like the time.
Who was that? That was that safety who was trying to come up and thinking
That's
about
Tyrann
hitting him?
Mathieu.
That wasn't Matthew, though.
No, that's what I'm saying. If it is, that's a game changer for them. You have to be
No doubt.
If
and
you're
that
Buffalo,
early, dude, that's a psychological killer. You know, for a lot of those guys, you look back and you're like, oh, shit, he's down now early? Keep running it, right? Oh, he picked it. Oh, he dropped it.
Dude, that ball has been not only in this game, but that ball is bouncing all over the place.
Yeah.
If you watched the
Green
Rams
Bay.
in Green Bay, Rams had 5 fumbles.
San Francisco.
Oh, they couldn't hold on to the rock. I don't know how they won that game.
Jimmy GQ, baby.
Yeah, Rodgers has no excuse.
No, he doesn't. He has no excuse. No excuse.
And his shtick is probably pretty tired at this point.
I would imagine so.
Like, even Green Bay has to probably
be like, all right, man. See ya. Yeah, it's been good.
No chance.
It's been real.
No chance he threw it.
No way.
I wouldn't think so.
No way.
Now you got Josh Allen in the turtleneck.
Is he wearing the flannel turtleneck?
I think so.
Just a straight quarterback draw to the right side.
They're just
little
running
stiff
power.
arm.
They're playing high school football.
Yeah, right, for sure. They can get him for a late hit?
I think they're starting to treat him just like a runner.
I mean, he's becoming like a marketable product for the NFL. That's how you don't get hit.
Yeah. What's what Joey B said? Like, next year I'm getting that call.
Yeah.
I'll be the best there ever was.
It's like Tom Brady said earlier this week with the one-on-one with Willie McGinnis. He knows he gets special treatment.
Yeah.
I mean, he knows he can
The franchise, baby.
lobby for calls.
Yeah. And Tom knows it because he goes out there with a whole lot of fuck you in him.
Yeah, for
Like, he's
sure.
been getting in people's face.
Yeah.
Because he's like, I'm a protected man.
Lenny
he's in
looked
the
great today.
Lenny looked unbelievable.
Lenny looked
I don't know
so
if they got
good, Josh Allen.
picked.
My
Oh, no,
God.
they got it off. This is not good offense. What are they doing? This is what Josh Allen does, though. He is a panic.
He is.
As Big Cat says, he pushes all the buttons on Madden.
4th down.
Yeah. What are we doing?
Put it on the poll. Who would you rather as the Saints quarterback for the next couple of years? Jameis Winston, Aaron Rodgers, or Russell Wilson?
Who's your pick? Or Drew Brees?
Breeze is done. Breeze can't cast a pole.
What does that mean?
I mean, he can't even throw a fishing rod out there, bro. He can't even cast a line. For Breeze to tell the Saints no in the situation that he
they were
told them
in.
no tells you everything you need to know about Drew Brees.
How heartbreaking
because
was
that
for
was
him?
set up on a platter for him.
Because he loves it.
To
He
be
would
a
have loved
Monday
that,
night, ride in on the horse, save the program, come be the guy. We're on national television. You're the starting quarterback. Are you in? Are you out? Let me call you right back. Let me call you right back.
Boys, get down here.
Balin, get up.
Put your pads on.
Grab that sack of footballs and meet me in the backyard in 5 minutes.
And it's the NFL big balls. It's the Duke. We're going official today. No chance. So that slant to Mike Thomas again. It's like,
Bro.
frozen shoulder. Where's Yahoo Finance? So what are the choices?
Jameis Winston,
Famous Jameis.
A-Rod.
Did you see the nicknames rolling out for A-Rod?
What?
Oh, you didn't see this on Twitter? He's trending.
What?
Oh, let me pull it
Or
up.
Russell Wilson is the third.
Yeah, okay. They had a whole list of what they were calling him because it's all about they called him Joe Throgan. And he had to eat all of it. I mean, there's nothing you can do now.
Yeah,
you
there's
did this
nothing
to
you can do.
yourself.
Yeah, right.
Because he was setting himself up to be able to do the whatever and then win the Super Bowl and win MVP. And now he might not win. And are the MVP votes already in?
Yeah.
So he's probably going to win MVP.
Yeah, he'll win it.
But he wanted to be
Which will make it worse.
Yeah.
Which will make it worse.
Here they are. Top power ranking the top 10 Aaron Rodgers nicknames: Clan Marino, Rush Lambeau, Throw Rogan, Prager Unitas, Brett Bart Starr, QB Giuliani, Owanon Romo, Tuckrell Carlson, QAnon Rogers, and Kurt DeWarmer. He's having to wear all of these.
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers, dude. It couldn't have worked out worse for him.
No, it couldn't have.
And now he would. Now we
He's
won.
he's made a deal with the devil somewhere along the way that he's
He's
trapped,
He's
bro.
trapped.
He's trapped.
I don't think he read the fine print on the deal.
I don't
He's
know
like,
if he
you're going
did
to keep
either.
getting to playoff football. They're the best team in the league in the regular season, and then they lose in the playoffs every year.
Saints.
Saints. Drew Brees.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's the real question. Better career.
Breeze
Brees
or
or
Rodgers? Oof. I guess statistically, Breeze, huh?
Definitely.
Yeah.
But why does Rodgers get those breaks? Just because of what he does looks so good?
I think his cachet, like kind of almost like the
wow
swag
factor.
to him.
Yeah.
He's got that because he still does. I mean, even last night watching, he still has that flick. He was rolling right run time, running away from the rush, and he flicked one down the field about 45 yards. That was just effortless, man. And he put it right on the helmet of somebody. All right, here we go. Play of the game. 2-minute warning, 4th and 13. Bills and Allen inside of KC territory.
Run again. Cole Beasley.
I mean, he's your best player. Where's Stephon Diggs? Oh, my God!
Wide open.
Tyrann Mathieu.
Who was that?
Is that Diggs?
Gabriel
Davis, dude.
Have a day.
Sign this guy. Look at Allen's suite. Yes.
Well, you go over to Patrick Mahomes' suite and you got his brother making a TikTok.
Go for 2 here.
Got to, right?
Yeah, got to.
Got to. Quarterback draw.
Got to. I mean,
Give it to
put it
Lenny.
in your best player's
If
hand.
you had Leonard, do you see that cut on 4th down?
Yes.
Dude's back.
Oh, he slipped.
A lot of slipping.
Coach, it's a wet field. It's cold.
4th and 13.
Good route, Gabriel Davis. He stepped him right out of that thing, man.
He had the outside leverage.
Josh Allen put it on him.
Oh, he knocked him down. He did the Michael Vick commercial. Just put it through his chest.
Just go over the top here.
You think he's going straight Superman
Just go
cam?
straight, get over the top, Josh. No.
One left, go.
No. Don't throw it, bro. What are they doing?
They're letting him create.
There you go. Tuck it.
Somebody's open.
Tuck it.
Somebody's open. Oh, Gabriel Davis again?
Diggs.
Dagger Diggs.
Wow. Josh Allen's a
Allen
fucking
with the
player,
whole bunch
dude.
of fuck it out there.
I mean, he is a player.
Mahomes is watching himself in the mirror. Like, this is what I look like.
They're telling us we're so far behind.
Probably so, dude. But that's what you get. You get the reaction. We were like 2 plays behind last night, but people got to thank you for the no spoilers.
I love Allen's tweets. I love Allen's cleats, bro.
What, you Diggs or Allen's?
Allen's.
I say Diggs got that all-white spatty. That's what you want. You want to keep that white going all the way up.
Yeah.
Make you look fast.
I love that guy, dude. Their coach, McDonough.
Took all the ping pong tables out when he got there. Put his foot down. We brought him back.
Yeah.
Gotta
Sean
earn
Payton
these things, boys.
took
Yeah.
the recliners out of the locker room.
Buried him.
Yeah. Wayne Gandy. You're fucking done, Wayne.
Sorry, Wayne. You're out of here.
It's over, buddy.
Somebody, I've got to make an example out of somebody.
I mean, you and the fucking recliner are out.
Out. The Trey Palmer of the NFL. Speaking of,
Look
Sean
at
Payton-
Josh Allen,
Sean Payton's
dude.
not going anywhere.
Hell no.
And Ian Rappaport does this every year.
Well, he did the same thing to Brady today. He retired Brady. I mean, are you a fool? Brady's got 2 more years left.
How many years does he have left on his deal?
I think this was it.
So
I
that's
think he
why.
signed a 2-year
That's
deal.
why you can speculate.
Yeah. Tom Brady to the Saints.
I thought about that a little bit in my brain, but I don't want to be tinfoil hat Lloyd on a Sunday. But maybe Monday morning.
Add another option over there to that Twitter poll.
Would you give? Let me finish that. How many years would you give Tom? 3? How old is he? 45?
Yeah, I would sign Tom Brady to a 3-year deal
He
right
still
now.
looks good.
I would sign him to a 3-year deal right now, like a 2 with a player option or a 2 with a team option type deal. I mean, if I can get the past 2 seasons that he's gotten at Tampa Bay for the next 2,
And the way
sign me up.
What's the Lenny's deal look like?
The what?
What's Leonard's deal look like?
I think he signed a 3-year deal last year.
this will be his-
because he didn't get the big money like that Kamara got. That was his.
Right, he
that was
doubled
his
down on
class.
himself.
Christian McCaffrey. I mean, Alvin Kamara. They've all got their deals out of that draft class. Lenny's still kind of waiting on his, but he got good money last year, but he didn't get the big money. I don't know if Lenny is. I don't know if the boat is passing him by for the big cash, like the big $14 million a year type running back money. But if he looks like he did today and can give you
That's the best he's looked in the
12
NFL.
weeks of that, you know what I mean? I don't think that Lenny's ever going to be a 17, 18-week guy just because of his style. But if he can give you 12 weeks and look like he did today.
You kind of save him the way that they did.
I mean,
you let him
bro,
get fresh
yeah.
for the playoff Lenny.
Yeah. Yeah, you kind of played him like an NBA star.
2022, undrafted free agent.
Who?
Lenny.
Oh, so he must have signed
He
a
had
one-year
signed
deal.
A 1-year, $3 million deal.
Wow.
If you could bring TB12 and Lenny to the Saints, are you kidding me, dude? Alvin Kamara? Get a wide receiver in the first round?
Wow.
Wow.
Golly, they're going to Cincinnati. I mean, Burrow's going to Buffalo.
Not in.
Yeah, at least LSU's defensive coordinator will start tomorrow.
That's what Sean said. He tweeted it out. He was like, I want KC to lose so he can get House in the house. I mean, you got to think they're going to score a touchdown. Or at least get in field goal
KC?
range.
Yeah, well, I mean, you got Mahomes. You got one of maybe the best quarterback of the
Tyreek
generation.
Hill's probably open somewhere down there.
How is
Or
that
Kelsey.
guy? How is that guy open?
You can't stop him. He throws it too hard. Just an old out route. Why is my phone going off? What a game. Great weekend of
It's been a great
football.
weekend of football. This is usually the best weekend, right?
This is why you fall in love with the NFL.
Yeah.
They don't make it. The parity in the league is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like anybody can beat anybody. You have Buffalo. This feels like a little bit of the Super Bowl, and I said that, and I'll say the same thing next week. You'll see 2 more great games, and then you'll get to go to SoFi. If they have back-to-back years where the team hosting the Super Bowl is in the Super
I think
Bowl,
something just happened.
we'll find out.
I think something just happened.
Good or bad.
I think it's something that just happened.
All right, that's all I need to hear. Oh, no.
He's gone.
He's going to score.
He's gone.
He's going to score.
He's
Oh,
gone.
no, my heart is falling out of me. Give him the peace sign!
Damn, he didn't even tackle him.
He got too much time left, though. They left too much time. They left too much time for the Bills. Oh, my God.
Josh Allen.
They got 3 timeouts and 1 minute and 2.
That's what he's saying right now.
Big, huge kick right here. He already
Tyreek
missed
Hill.
one.
Yeah, buddy, don't screw this up.
You gotta bracket him. You can't let him get loose like that.
Wow, when he made
Look
that
at him
cut,
go.
Look at that. Oh, wow. They didn't even take him down.
Kick it! Open.
Like
I'm
he's
open.
holding him, too.
They need Trey White.
I mean, they missed Trey White.
Look at him pull away from people.
Drilled it.
They might have taken Jamar's fastest player in the league right there.
We'll see.
See. McDermott, we're all right. We're all right, boys. He's got
Oh, look, Mahomes has got the
He's got
turtleneck
the
on.
turtleneck on. Is it changing of the guard? How do you... Yeah.
Hyde missed
Inside
him.
leverage. Inside
Hyde's
leverage.
gotta
You
step
still
up
let
now,
him get
bro.
inside.
Where are you going?
You have outside help,
Oh,
and you still let him get inside. Of course, you can't help him. They caught the right coverage. What are you doing?
Josh Allen, here we go, baby.
About to see a whole bunch of who knows. Something's gonna happen. Big extra point here. No, wait, no, it's already 4.
Is it true that 9 out of the 10 viewers are here for Lloyd, not Jordy? Probably so,
Probably
Jacques
not,
Comrie.
dude.
Put it on the poll.
They're probably making fun of me.
Hopefully.
Oh,
I'm no draw.
I'm no draw.
We got a problem then.
Well, we have people here. What are they watching? 225,
We got an
229, Rove Cabrera.
How about my man, Hold DeMayo?
What a legend.
Welcome to the squad, baby.
Made an impact.
Damn, dude. That was incredible, man. 62 seconds. Let's go, Josh Allen. Wow. What a moment, man.
Too much time. A lot of people are saying too much
Yeah,
time.
we'll see.
Where'd the ball go?
We'll see. Must be kicking with the wind behind him.
Oh, so that means they'll be kicking into the wind.
They'll be, yeah, they're going into, it's, I guess. I mean, the way he just
Or just
boomed that
bombed it.
thing.
But if it is true, 9 out of 10 are here. One's Rob Boudreaux, and I think there's maybe a little Xbox 360 in the mail, dude.
Wow.
Talk about a little watch party, a little NCAA football. We're gonna bring it back. That's a rare collector's item. I don't want to talk him out of it. But what if you set both of those things over here? That's a, I don't know what we got to do for him, but we might have to do something.
Uh-oh. Ooh. Is that
Additional
grounding?
grounding? We got all 3 timeouts. Don't freak out just yet, boys. Work your way down the field, just like the Rams did. What are we looking at? What are we seeing?
I think Antonio
Oh, it
Brown's,
was a little option route.
I think Antonio Brown's doing something on Twitter. Oh, wow. He's got the shot of him leaving MetLife, holding a sign that says Bucks eliminated. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
go!
Ooh.
Don't do that.
Ooh. How many timeouts?
We got all 3. We got to
Give him the
call.
ball.
We're calling. We're
Yeah,
calling.
call
We're not
one now.
clocking it. We're
No,
calling
call
it.
one now.
Yeah,
Call
yeah,
one
call
now.
it, yeah.
Call one now.
That kind of stuff, man.
Can't leave the
Grinds my
game with
gears.
this.
Antonio Brown's on Twitter. Is anybody just out there like Antonio?
No, he's out there right now, man. He's
was- he
he's
was-
like hanging with Ye and stuff.
He was with Yee.
Is
I don't
it
know if-
Ye?
Ye, he might be hanging with Ye.
Yeah.
He's a free agent, dude.
Tony Yayo.
Tony Yayo, make another rap album. Oh my God, I can't believe he's not playing football again.
No. I think he's giving up on it.
How old is he?
32.
He doesn't look it. But here he is. He's out here. He's on them Twitter streets. This is unbelievable.
Here we go, Josh Allen.
Oh!
Oh! Call another timeout.
Do you call it or you yeah, let's call it another. We got to have 2
I
plays
mean,
called.
we're,
in the huddle. We
we're
gotta have two-
losing
we gotta have-
time here when we
yeah,
got timeouts. I mean,
This is good. This is good. A little run play here, then call a timeout.
don't take a sack.
Can't.
Throw it
This
away.
is too much time.
Throw it away. He was holding
He
him,
was
huh?
I think he got the ball first. Is that Louisiana Tech? Isn't that him?
Ward?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
I
that
like
might
the
be,
no call.
That might be
I
Diggs
like-
there.
yeah,
that
I
might
like
be
the no
Diggs
call.
more than anybody.
And here's Antonio on Twitter, like just totally giving up. You can't see it. We just got the game on TV. But he's holding up the.
Yeah, I saw it.
Whoever made this.
I saw it. That was pretty good.
Great. Can you sign him?
No.
Okay. Like, right, you can't sign anybody in the playoffs, right?
Oh, I don't know that. But, I mean, it's a hell of a gamble bringing him in right now. Oh, flag. Wow.
We gotta call timeout, huh?
Well, I mean, you got a flag down.
On the flag.
Let him play.
Do you accept it? Does it make a difference for time-wise?
Well, I mean, no, you want the pickup.
Right,
the pickup's probably longer than the flag.
I think it was like 10. They're 10 yards for. Well, it's 15 for pass interference, but that's what I'm saying. It starts on the spot of the ball if you decline it. So you got to get up to the line, spike it here, or take a timeout. I would take a timeout immediately. You only need the one. You want to keep one in your back pocket.
Yeah, but I mean, with 17, I mean, shit, we got time for 2.
Look, they didn't run the clock. So they accepted.
Stopped on the penalty.
So they accepted the penalty. That's what I was asking.
No, they declined it.
Oh shit!
Wow.
Let's go. Too much time for
Is that Gabriel?
No way.
Yeah, I think it is.
We're going for one here.
Gabriel Davis, this guy, dude.
Have a day, Gabe.
Wow. Gabriel Davis.
Big kick here again.
Yeah. Patty Mahomes.
Dude, Tyrann Mathieu not being out there is
huge.
They've roasted the
look
middle
at
of the
him.
field.
Look at him. They're
Look
all
what they're doing.
confused.
Oh no, he
They're
saw
all
it
confused,
too.
yeah.
Pat, pat.
Uh-uh.
Little slow go.
Yeah. Josh Allen, what a dime. I mean, look at that ball, dude. Jeez. Allen's big time, bro.
This is the best game he's ever played. Going tit for 10. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Wow.
Love the Bills unis too.
Me too. The all whites look great.
San Francisco might have the best uniforms.
I think they do.
In the game.
I think they do. They're
Saints,
so clean.
The Saints are white, but they're gold, and that red just.
Oof, they pop.
Jimmy G in it.
And with the grass
Little
stains
gray.
last night. Oof.
Little ice.
Yes.
God. Look at Jimmy out there winning.
Jimmy, what a good looking dude, bro.
What do you think he slept yet?
Probably.
Now?
Yeah.
He's not even watching this game.
Yeah. Couple of porn stars.
Couple?
Yeah, I think that's how he rolls.
Well, I know he's got the one. I didn't know.
Yeah, no. He dates multiple. I
You're
think
in the streets like that, man.
Dude,
You're
he's just
whatever. Call me or don't. I don't care.
Wide open.
I bet it is.
Man, we could do this if you want. Everybody's staying here, right?
More open than a manual. Super hole. You gotta have some stroke to be over. Like,
yeah,
that's some confidence.
Well, San Francisco's. I mean, if we're talking about places where we can pull this off, that's probably a good starting point.
I mean, if you really think about it, it should be bigger news that he's just out there philandering with porn stars. But nobody cares. If it was Tom Brady, it'd be headline news. Rodgers, headline news.
Yeah.
Jimmy G's in the perfect spot of fame.
He is. He's kind of an athlete pre-Twitter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where he just kind of lives his life and he's
How
unbothered.
Exactly. How do you get to that spot? Just that little gray area where you get to just kind of live.
I guess you just own it.
You don't win the Super Bowl. Can't win.
Why you think his life changes if he wins the Super Bowl, where he can't do that stuff?
Yeah, you can't be that good. You have to be right here.
I think Roethlisberger always kind of kept his sliminess, even after his first title.
He is slick.
Oh, bro, he is a super slimy.
He looks at
Marcus Stewart, Jordy man crushing on Jimmy G. I am.
Absolutely.
I am.
Welcome to the family.
I am. Good looking Italian there with that silver and black.
Hogging.
Suck you in with them eyes too, bro.
Popping.
Blink you right in.
And he's got the little touch of gray. He's not afraid to show it. It's better for him to have it than cover it up.
No doubt about it.
Yeah.
No doubt about it.
That's confidence.
Yeah.
Tom chased him away.
He did?
Yeah.
That was my first. What's going on with Garoppolo?
What's he got that we don't know
What's
about?
going on with Garoppolo?
Tom took one shower. He's like, I gotta get out of here. Get this guy out of here.
Tommy's weirded out, man.
They took one shower after a practice. Like, you got to get Garoppolo out of here. Biggest guy in the room. No way. I mean, get it to Tyree. He could
get
score.
him on the ground.
Even that is lethal. They could run that every play.
Yeah. Well, if you're in prevent.
No, I'm saying even if you're not. Just get it to him. If you did that 4 times, you're getting a first down.
You would
Probably
think.
every play.
You would think.
Do you trust a kicker in gloves?
No. No, it's like an offensive lineman in sweatbands. Right?
Well, you know one. So no sweatbands, just tape. For an
Tape.
offensive lineman.
Wrist. Ethan Posick look. The high and tight
Finger tape,
tape.
too.
I love a good finger
yeah,
taping.
I want you to look like it's about to be
A good finger taping job is a science. You can't just zip them. You know what I mean? You can't just zip tie them.
You don't want them to be too tight.
And you also don't want them to start
falling off
when it starts getting wet. Yeah,
Yeah,
when it starts sweating. I mean, you got to have. There's a science to it.
I was a finger tape guy.
Yeah.
But I would go one here, one down here, one up here.
Wow.
So you had to kind of,
look
because
good.
my hands aren't that big, but
Right.
big enough to finger tape, but not double up on every finger.
Sure.
A little swag.
A little
Rain
bit.
swag.
Thumb tape?
Yeah, you would wrap one around the
Yeah,
thumb.
right there.
Did it for baseball, too.
Really?
Just a little bit. Because you get the little tacky. Little cheat code.
All right, bro. We get it, man. Just get out there and make the kick.
Are we about to see OT? Are we staying for OT if it's OT?
Eh.
Because I want to watch it. We could just shut it down and watch it.
Yeah, we can do that. We can do that.
If they go to OT, that's a favors Kansas City.
Sure.
Because I feel like Jared Allen has exhausted all the buttons.
Josh?
What did I say? Oh, Jared, yeah, he's not hog-tying anybody. Josh Allen. What do you think the distance is? Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
You got timeout, burn it. Oh.
Oh,
How much time was on the clock?
God. 19? 13?
No, when the drive started.
13.
13 seconds? What are y'all doing on defense?
Why are you leaving him?
Because they're so worried about Tyreek Hill. Look, he's calling a time. Everybody's calling a timeout. Look at him.
Fuck,
He's
he
shocked.
knows it. He knows it.
I got patty.
Fucking Mahomes. What a killer.
Make or miss.
Make.
For $1.
Make.
49-yarder. This is no cakewalk here. A little pressure, no timeouts, though. You know exactly what you got to do, old bucker. Look awful small.
Drilled it.
Oh, he hit a high ball.
Drilled it.
Nothing better than the Gordy Rush and the mascot underneath the goalpost.
Mahomes. Son of a bitch. What a game.
This is the Super Bowl. It feels
What
like.
a game. What a game. We'll be back with you tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. Thanks for hanging out with us. Enjoy the rest of this one. Shout out to the law offices of Lance Beal, 337-991-6263. 7 a.m. tomorrow. Set your alert, set your notifications. Make sure you like, share, comment on everything we're doing here. We appreciate that very much. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. We'll see you tomorrow morning.
Wow, Butker with the real player sleeves. He didn't go kicker jersey. Got the armpits out there. 7 a.m. Shout out Modesto. Thank everybody for what y'all did Saturday. That was a blast. We're going to keep it moving. Wow, what a game.